What up, y'all? It's pickups. Got some pickups from the last, I want to say, uh, 4 days or so. How y'all doing? Um, BJ, my mom. Yeah. Snapped it to a Slim Jim. Looking ass. What up, Frank Skids? Got get it while it's hot. Right? Get it while it's hot. Putting in work. Get the beard. See the beard? Yeah, that's a nice ass piece though. There we go. Got this one. Oh, M2. You know what I'm saying? That's slick. I wonder if all these tires in there are separate. Each one of those have a rim in them. You know, rims all the way across, or it's just a rim here, a rim in back, and then those are just fill-ins in the middle. If anybody knows or opens up their pieces, let me know. That's pretty cool. All them little tires. I think they're stuck glued together though. Okay, so I got this one, the Corvette. That's up for trade. Got this one too. That kind of disappoints me because the rims aren't green. You know what I mean? But that's pretty slick. And then I was looking for the little twisty thing. You know, the thing to jack up the trailer. You know, that piece right there. That piece. So I'm busy looking for like 10 minutes. I can't find it, right? It's right there and shit. Stuck in the upper left hand corner. So I got that one. The old 1966 Dodge. And then in Milwaukee, we have a thing called Toyland. You know what I'm saying? It's Blaine's Farm and Fleet. It's it's like a Menards or whatever type of big hardware store you guys have in your state, city. That's what it basically is. It's a Menards. It's Blaine's Farm and Fleet. They sell a lot of little tractors and grass cutters, leaf blowers, etc. And then, so we go in there, you know what I'm saying? I get there early in the morning because they got Toyland, they get all the Hot Wheels. So that wasn't even on the pegs, though. I'll tell you the story about how we got that one. It's mint on card, passing gasser. They were carrying the pop cultures. Some when I was looking at the pegs, like last year, they had a whole end cap of Hot Wheels, about 10 across, 10 down. And then you would go into the aisle right away, and then you would have more Hot Wheels, about 15 pegs across, 10 down. So, you know, there's about 5, 6 cases out at that time. This year, there was no end cap. When you went into the aisle, there was only 5 pegs across, 3 down. I don't even think a case could fit on there. So as we're looking, me and my buddy from Instagram, Hot Wheels 107, where he got one side, he's looking, I look in the other side. Here goes these guys running up. So they go to the right, and I look over there grabbing pop cultures. I'm like, shit, you know, it's all good. I'm gonna grab one of these Batmans. So as he's going through all those Batmans, I say, man, what the fuck? I'm looking. They got the old Real Riders sitting there. So I snatched them up. I tell old boy, you can take all those gay ass Batmans. So I told Tony, I said, you know, let's not leave, you know, get ahead of me so these guys don't hear us. Holler at the toy employee. So we get to talking. I said, you got any more of these Datsuns? You know, I want just the Datsuns out the case. He was like, no. I said, you sure? How many you got on hand? 16 and 16 of these. So I'm like, oh, you only got one case. How about for the Hot Wheels? He's like 600 and something. So, you know, he starts pulling them out. He gives us 2 more cases. In those 2 cases, each case had a super. So it was, the passing gas or H case. And then at that time, some whole ass collectors were just sneaking in the aisle, watching our every move. What were we doing? What were we talking about? So the guy said, "I'll get you some more cases. I'll grab four more." We're like, "Cool." So he goes get us those. All of a sudden, five guys come pop out in front of us. Fucking bum rushed the employee. Took all the boxes out of his hand. One fell. They just snatched them for him, right? So I'm like, man, y'all some hoe ass niggas, man. This wasn't even your shit. Fucking around, uh, playing peekaboo in the aisle and shit, watching us. You know what I'm saying? It's alright. You know what I told him? I said, the next shit that comes out, don't even think about touching it. You know, you're already taking shit that's not yours. So me and Hot Wheels 107 on Instagram go up to the old boy. We see him bring out the cart with two more cases. I told the old boy, don't even think about touching that shit. Sure enough, I didn't think he was all there, because he looked all there, but you could tell he was kind of slow. So what did he do? He went to go shoot up there and shit. Start looking through the Hot Wheels. I said, man, dude. I said, you gotta stop that shit, man. I said, don't even think about taking no super. I was like, what are you talking about? I just pushed his ass right out the way. I said, get the fuck out of here, man, before you get hurt. I said, I ain't playing with your dumb ass. So we're looking through the Hot Wheels. He looked at me all funny and left. I said, we can take it outside if you want to. Shit. So he just disappeared out of nowhere. And at that time, we still looking at the Hot Wheels and shit. And nothing in there. So, we told those guys that's what you get for fucking taking our shit. They didn't get no super out of the four cases they went through, and we got the two supers out of like 10 cases. So then we go off to the next farm and fleet up the road, and about 10 miles away, and they had the real riders in there. And we get in, there's one hanging on the peg, it had bent corners. So I tell Tony, oh, and they had E-case with the Mustang, but those were the fucked up cases with no treasure hunts or nothing. Most likely no Beetles, no Supers in them. So we about to leave. Tony said, look up there, man. There's Hot Wheels shit, up on the racks. And so I'm like, damn, we're going to have to climb up there. He said, damn right. So whoever collectors were there, this was an hour after opening. Not very thorough collectors, hunters. So we walked up there, climbed up there, grabbed two cases of Hot Wheels, opened them up. Again, no treasure hunts, no supers. Grabbed the third case, no treasure hunts, no supers. They were the fucked up cases. So I seen a box of these sitting up there, grab them. Two boxes. There were 6 of these in there, and 4 gassers, 2 cases. But this was the only mint one out of 6 Skylines. All the other ones were just trashed. So I gave them all to him, and I took this one, and he gave me one of the bad carded ones so I could crack it open, And then, got these at the first farming fleet we went to. The one that has a smooth grill, thick grill, good looking grill, looking ass, all the same grills. But anyways, triple cheese beat that ass though. Triple G, he's a beast. You fucking with a whole nother different realm fucking with him. So fights for the weekend, pretty damn good. Great body shot. Triple G landed. All right, man. I'll holler at y'all later. I'm waiting on these dump bins to hit. I'll try to do a couple more in-store stuff. I'm not so used to grabbing my camera when I'm finding shit. I'm not. It's not clicking to me like that yet. It never did. But yeah, I'll try more because that Blank's Farm and Fleet shit would have been cool as hell to film. You know, especially these dumbass guys doing this dumbass shit. All right, peace and ass grease, y'all. And hope you crybabies like all the chase pieces and shit. The few chase pieces, 3 of them. Good luck, crybabies. Get out and put in some work. There you go. Little pieces. Waiting on those bootleggers, man. So only 1 out of the 4 stores that I go to on a daily basis got them in, and there was no chase on there. So those M2s are hard as hell to get, man. I'm telling you, player. Because this went through 3 cases, and not just of this series. This was the only case of this series, but 2 of the other ones didn't carry it. And I want to say I went through 8 cases in the past 2 months of these, and that's the first one. So they're pretty hard to get. All right, for me at least. Later. Have a good one, y'all.